Nakisa Hanelly is a web-based cloud application that you can access through Google Chrome, Microsoft Internet Explorer, or Microsoft Edge by using the URL that's been provided to you. I'll just go ahead and use mine. And you'll see that I'm brought to the login page. Pretty straightforward, so I'll enter the username and password over here and click on Login. The first page that displays here is the landing page, which we also call the home page, but you might see your organization's org chart if your application has been configured differently. What shows on this page depends on your environment and your role, so it might not look exactly like what we see here. We have the organization structure section on the left, and clicking on any of the options here will open your org chart in the selected perspective or structure. In the center of the page, we have the What If Scenarios section. The options here open scenarios that you've created and allow you to access the My Scenarios page according to the option you choose. I'll get into this a little later in another capsule. The third section on this page is Analytics, Dashboards, and Reports. By clicking on some of the options here, you'll quickly be able to access the analytics for your organization. Of course, the buttons and analytics that you'll see here depend on your user role, but all users have access to the employee map, the organization directory, and the Submit Feedback button. The cool thing about this page is that any of these sections can be dragged around and shifted to a different position according to your liking. So for example, I could move the What If scenarios to the first section if I end up using them more often and want them at the head of the list. So as a few last points, you'll notice that I logged in as Mark Johnson, the CEO of this company, whose name appears here at the top. As Mark Johnson, I can view my own employee details panel by clicking on the button here on the top right side of the page, but I'll cover this in greater detail in another capsule.